Welshman. Nice. We are here again at Penzance train station because we are going to Falmouth, and we thought that we would not drive because it takes about the same amount of time to train it as it does to drive. So we thought we would hop on the train because today is the Falmouth Sea Shanty Festival. So let's go check it out. Ba 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 ba. Made it to Truro, and holy cow, this is the line to the Falmouth branch. This is going to take a while. There's a bus pulled in now, which is like a rail replacement. It says it's like there as a replacement, but it's obviously going to be an additional service. So I suppose it might be quicker to hop on the bus, but I don't know if they've got an organised way of doing it. You might get down to the end of the platform and you'll either go on the train or you'll get put on the bus. I'm not sure. And it's driving off with no one in it. Maybe it's just moving forward. Okay, there we go. So another bus. Yeah, states there on the side, rail replacement. So yeah, because this will take hours. Yeah, so the way they're doing it is the first chunk of people are going to get on the train, second chunk of people are going to get on the bus. So, okay, hopefully it might not take as long as first thought. We were thinking maybe we'll abandon the situation and go back home. A little bit of paint required. Wouldn't take much, would it? Just to make that look nice. Come on, Truro train station, that just looks awful. Okay, we're being ushered back through the train station because we are getting on board the bus. So it's going to be a bus to Falmouth, straight through to Falmouth docks. Okay, we're off on the bus. Still a huge amount of people waiting outside of the Truro train station to get that branch line. The train has just turned up actually, so hopefully most of them will get on board. But we're on our way to Falmouth on a train. No, not a train. What are we on? A bus. We're on a bus. I just want to smash out a pasty. Made it down to Falmouth docks. What a fantastic driver. You should have seen some of the places that he had to drive through. You see some of those narrow...
Yes.
How he...
Some interesting decisions by car drivers.
Yeah.
When faced with a large bus.
Yeah. But
So, well done,
our bus driver did very well. Anyway, right, we are here. We need to get to the nearest pasty. It's pretty cool actually in Falmouth because Ambassador cruises now come into Falmouth. So you can start your cruise or pick up the cruise here in Falmouth. And incidentally, as of recording of this, my mum and dad are getting on board that ship right now. Alright, so we have been to Falmouth many times on the channel, but we've never done the Falmouth Sea Shanty Festival, so we're quite looking forward to this. So we're going to be exploring around because we're not exactly sure if it's just in this area or all the way up through town. So we'll go in and find out. Oh yes, it is wall-to-wall people. Very, very busy event. There is a stage up there. We've got a few people up there playing some music and whatnot. Plenty of places to eat and drink. We've seen Time and Tide before at the food festival, so yeah, nice. Here's a closer view of the Ambition. Not the biggest of cruise ships, but it's still a big ship. Actually, at least my mum and dad didn't need to be like tendered out, because sometimes the big cruise ships can't get in. But this is quite a small cruise ship really, so they've been able to come right into the dock. I might give them a ring and see if they can wave to us. And they'll be like, where are you? Be like, looking at the ship. That one there is their cabin. They've just gone back in. They were waving to us, so they've seen us. Yeah, nice. Anyway, bon voyage. Right, that was fun. Matilda enjoyed speaking to Granny on the phone. So, right, we are now definitely heading in to the festival proper. Oh, AJ. He was fascinated by the water below us because we're on like a wooden slatted bridge
We're
thing.
going because I'm hungry and I've gone crazy now.
Yeah, well, yes, you have definitely gone crazy.
It looks like, if we flip the camera around, it does look like over here, which is where we were for the food festival, there's lots of stuff there as well. But I think from what I've looked at, there's stuff all throughout Falmouth Town. There's stuff at the Falmouth Pavilions.
Yeah.
Obviously where we are here in the event square.
Yeah, but where's the nearest pasty shop? And I'm not talking about Warren's, it's just there.
There's loads of
Want a,
pasty shops.
want a proper pasty.
So let's go and see what we can find.
Okay, right. Just to give you guys the idea of the crowds, check that out down there. Oh, yes. Big queues, I think, for whatever you're wanting to devour today. You're going to get a long wait. There's some pasties down there, but it's quite a long wait. I don't know, we might be able to get in line. I don't know, we'll just walk through, I think, and just see what we're fancying. I do love those things. If you don't like crowds, this is not for you. It's they're pretty heavy. Okay, pasties achieved. We now need to find, that's right, the very kind lady gave you both some sweets. Right, now we need to find somewhere relatively quiet, maybe toward that pier, perhaps. We'll try and find a place where we can eat these, because actually these are really hot, they're just out of the oven. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with these, because I don't mind the Martin's pasty. Nice. Okay, actually the tide is out, so we're going to head down these steps and sit down on the beach, because everywhere, like I said, everywhere is absolutely packed with people. So we are going to eat down there somewhere. Oh yes, I am very hungry. I'm going to smash this out as quickly as I can. Although again, it does feel very hot, so yeah. I'm just taking my time because it's really hot. Like I said, just fresh out of the oven. Well, yeah, what a thing of beauty. Very delicious. Nice and moist, lovely amount of meat in there, veg and whatnot. Yeah, good pasty, Martins. How are your pasties?
Very nice.
Good. Oh, that's a big thumbs up from AJ. You actually got a pork and apple pasty. Is it nice?
And I really like it.
You really like it? Oh yes, what a way to finish a pasty, a sensational way to finish a pasty, I should say, because all full of juice, all that meat down there in that sort of the end section. Oh, just glorious. Just going to take advantage of this view because I don't think I've ever been down here before. Like I said a minute ago, the tide is out. We can get a, well, from my point of view, a rather unique perspective here. Look at that. There's like boats and all out there. That's my super yacht out there. And then you've got the Royal Fleet Auxiliary ship. I don't know the name of that one. Just carry on down this wet sand, see if we can get another view of the cruise ship. Just about. And there was another Royal Fleet Auxiliary ship there as well. How about that? What a fantastic view. Just that view looking back towards dry land. That was where the food festival was a few weeks ago. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see our video from the Falmouth Food Festival. We had quite a good time, but again it was very busy. Lots of crowds here. Falmouth itself is quite a big town, it's got quite a big population. Tilly almost made it to the end of her pasty, her pork and apple pasty. I've never had a pork and apple pasty before, so I'm just finishing off the end of it. It's pretty good. I would probably eat one. I mean, it's not as good as a, traditional steak, but yeah, quite nice. Right, Tilly, show me all this sea glass you found. That's quite a lot of sea glass. Quite a lot of it is a bit sharp though, baby, so you need to be a little bit careful with it. Did you find some more, AJ?
I found a lot of sea glass and I want to show you guys something.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of sea glass.
I got this really cool crystal.
Yeah.
And
Got
then
an oyster shell there by the look of it.
yeah, oyster shell.
Yeah.
Then AJ just dropped some more, and then we got some like turquoise sea glass somewhere. Let's just try to find it. Here.
Yeah, it's quite it's quite a shingly beach with a lot of like shells and sea glass on it. Actually, if you want to come sea glass hunting, this is the this beach is the place to come. Definitely. So AJ's had a wobbly tooth for a while, and that pasty sorted that out.
Saw it through.
Yeah. So you alright, Age? Yeah? That tooth has finally come out. Nice one.
We've been on tooth watch for a little while.
We have been on tooth watch for a while, so that's going to go under his pillow this evening or tonight, whatever. Yeah, nice. Alright, that was very busy in that tent. We're gonna move on and see what else is around. And again, just like a food festival, loads of food here, so definitely no problems from that point of view. Right, we're just gonna head to the other side of town in a minute and just see what else is going on before then heading back to probably where we started. Listen to some more music. We have listened to a little bit of music off camera, but again, I try not to put music in the videos for like copyright reasons, all that sort of thing. So I don't bother with music. Maybe little tiny bits here and there, a little bit of music in the background, but generally speaking, we don't do music in our videos. So always a bit difficult probably to film a sea shanty festival, but we are gonna, like I said, we're gonna make our way down this end of town, see what's going on, and then head back to where we started. Made it down to the pier. I think it's called, is it the Prince of Wales Pier, or did I just completely make that up? You get the St Maur's ferry. We keep saying we're going to get the St Maur's ferry one day and go over to the castle and have a little look around, but we haven't done it yet. But it is on our radar. Pretty sure this is the Prince of Wales Pier. Let me double check with someone who will know. Can I ring you? Ring, 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 ring. Hello. Phone a friend. Is this the Prince of Wales Pier?
Yes.
It is, isn't it? I thought it was. Yes, I knew I wasn't that daft. Kids have zeroed in on the Callistic Farm ice cream, so it's nice and quiet around this side actually, so I think we're going to get some ice cream here at Callistic Farm. I like Callistic Farm ice cream, very ice creamy. You went for chocolate, didn't you, today? I don't know what flavour did you go with?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, is it nice?
Very nice.
Yeah, and AJ went with like a caramel flavour, didn't he? Is yours nice, Age? Where are you two? There you go. Good.
Can I try some of yours? Can I, Daddy?
It's the same as your ice cream. Why do you need to try mine? Hey! Good to know. Another view there of the cruise ship that my mum and dad are on. Actually, I didn't realise that there's two cruise ships in the harbour at the minute, or in port, whatever. I don't know what that one is, I don't know what line that is, but yeah, there it is. Always good to see our national flag on display. Not that I'm moaning about holidaymakers, but there are literally people over there, and you know there'll be holidaymakers because local people wouldn't do it, on the pier, throwing all their food, fish and chips, into the water so that the seagulls can eat it. Yeah, we do have a big problem with aggressive seagulls here in Cornwall, and like I said, when you see people feeding them, you just think, what on earth are you doing? No wonder these birds are getting out of hand. Message to holidaymakers, please stop feeding the seagulls. Oh, nice view there of the Prince of Wales Hotel. Quite an old building, quite an impressive building. I do like old buildings, as I always say in my videos. Always stop and look up at these wonderful buildings that we have, because some of them really are beautiful and historic. Right, I think we're going to go up there. If you know Falmouth, you'll know where I am. I don't know the name of the street, I can't remember it. We're heading up there just to see if there's anything going on up there, and I don't think we're going to be too much longer, to be honest. AJ's already asked if we can go home. I think this is a little bit too intense on the crowd side for AJ, but we're going to head up there and see what's going on. All right, so in this central little area, there are there's little amusement, what are those things called? There's like merry-go-rounds, and we've got like some craft stalls here set up. Another tent here with some rather boisterous vocals going on. We'll put our head in there a minute and just see what we can see.
This next song's unusual because it comes from the paddle steamers in America.
Just popped into the Tesco to the little grab and go section here just to get some drinks for the train home, because we're going to be very thirsty if we don't get some sort of beverage. So, see what we fancy. Right, we are going to walk up through town now that we have got some beverages in my bag, and see what else we can see, point and shoot the camera, and pretty much wrap it up here in Falmouth. Like and subscribe, yeah. Yeah, if you could, that'd be nice. It's quite funny because so many people here at this festival are dressed up as pirates, seamen, men and women of the sea. But the funny thing is, you don't know who's in costume and who's actually wearing their real clothes. And as if by magic, we have returned to where we started, near enough, back in the sort of zone here in Falmouth. If you know Falmouth, you'll know that I'm by the National Maritime Museum. So there's a few more little bits and pieces in there. We'll have another little glance around, and I think we'll call it a day. Yes, I think the kiddos are both very tired. It's very, very busy here, so we are gonna hop back on the train. Hopefully it's not too chaotic. Hopefully it was busy with people wanting to come here, so hopefully it'd been sort of late afternoon. I don't know, we'll have to see how busy the train is, but hopefully we can just get on it and go home. Okay, made it to Truro. It's a little bit sort of flashy up there on screen, but you can see that it does say on time, and we've got about 10 minutes to wait. It'll be coming in that direction. We're going to be heading down there. We did it.
We did.
What did you think?
Very, 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 very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy. I've never seen the train station as busy as what it was when we got to Truro.
No, that was ridiculous. I mean, if we'd wait for that train, if they didn't lay on those extra buses to kind of relieve the pressure, as it were, I mean, that would have taken hours, I would have thought, to have shuffled through.
We could have filled that train 4 times over, at least.
Oh, I would have thought so, yeah.
And that was just our,
Yeah.
our van.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was like that all day.
It was all, the whole sea shanty thing was all a little bit too busy for me, I've got to be honest. It was a little bit out of hand
It was tough for the kids, really. They enjoyed listening to the singing, but essentially there was lots of drinking, which we've not got a problem with. But obviously as the day progressed, people were getting merrier and merrier, which made it less and less family friendly as the day went on. Yeah,
it was. I would definitely do it again, but I don't know. I think I would change tactics and maybe like stay a night or something, because it was mental sort of crowds.
Like and subscribe.
Did
Right
you,
now.
it was a bit busy for you, wasn't it? You thought that the Sea Shanty Festival was a bit busy,
I
really.
didn't like it.
You didn't really like it, did you?
AJ enjoyed it though, didn't you? What was your favourite bit of today?
Pasty.
Oh, your tooth fell out.
Oh, your tooth fell out. You liked the Wellerman, didn't you, being played?
You like listening to
My
the
favourite
Wellerman.
part
Yeah.
was eating the pasty.
Your favourite part was the pasty. Yeah, it was a good pasty. Yeah, and yeah, it was a good pasty actually. Yeah, Martin's. Yeah, it was
So
pretty
it was a
good.
lovely day. And definitely would recommend it. But if you've got younger children,
Who doesn't like crowds, just like me?
Well, anyone who
Then-
doesn't like crowds, really. Yeah.
or anyone that doesn't like crowds, or younger children, it might be one to avoid.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But we're going to go next year on our own.
Possibly. Don't know, you never know. So we are going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at theBriceSide. So from us to you, cheers, and gone.
Cheese and poo.
Cheers and poo.
Cheese and wee and poo poo. Cheese! I love lots
Cheers
of
and
love.
cheese.
You know what? I actually